Hey everybody, I have a beautiful video to share with you. It's part of a playlist. I will get into that in just a bit, but for now, let's jump in. I got these IOD rub-on transfers. I'm going to use those birds down at the bottom. I've been waiting for the perfect thing to use it on, and here it is. I got this, it's like plexiglass sign from Hobby Lobby on clearance, and I have my what did that just say? Oh my goodness, I'm drawing a complete blank, but it's the Dixie Belle Quiet Cove. That's it. And it's a beautiful blue I'm going to be using. So I took the plexiglass out of the sign, and now I'm just going to add the birds to the piece of plexiglass. It's pretty easy, right? So I just put it where I thought it looked best. I wanted it as centered as possible. And now I'm just going to rub until I transfer on to the plexiglass. Now, if you're using transfers, the plexiglass is just like glass. And once you put it down, that's it. You can't move it. So make sure that you have it perfect. Now, I could see that it was starting to leave little like scuff marks. So I'm just taking my finger and pushing down really hard on the transfer. And that's all it takes with the glass. It worked perfectly. So I just very lightly went over the long way with the stick that they send you for the transfers. And then I'm just using my fingers, as you can see here, and maybe my nails at some point. But here it is. It's all on there. I lined it up very, very nicely. You can see if you look real close, but we're not going to look real close. Okay, guys? So now I'm just taking the plexiglass and putting it right back into place. There are some little staples in there, and I just slid it right back under the staples and then put the staples back down. And then there are little thin pieces of wood that you can see right here that were in the back. So I painted part of it blue, the part that you can see from the front of the picture, so that it kind of matches the frame of the picture. And I'm just taking some hot glue, and I'm just going to put those back in place, and that is what holds the picture in place. And that's really all I did for this one. It's so beautiful. Look at that. I know you can see my reflection. I'm sorry. And the hanger fell in the back. But look at how beautiful those birds are. All the detail and the color. It's just perfection. I love it. Let me know what you guys think of this one. Okay, you guys, I'm like a kid in a candy store. So this video is part of the Craft Your Stash open playlist, which is hosted by Lisa from Crafting My Best Life with Lisa Marie and Kristen Kay from Kristen Kay. I love these two ladies. I've been watching these two ladies since even before I started on YouTube. And I am so thrilled to be part of this playlist. I will have both their channels as well as the playlist in my description box down below. When you're done with my video, head on down to the playlist and check everybody out and let everybody know that Tammy sent you. Okay, let's get back into this. Okay, I have this set of houses. They're from Plaid. I don't know if I got them at Walmart or if they were sent to me, but there you go. And now I have these beautiful butterfly rub-on transfers from Essential Stencil. I took my white cap Dixie Belle paint and I painted the inside and then the Quiet Cove for the outside. And then I got this ribbon from Walmart in the clearance section for 25 cents. It's really, really cute. So I couldn't get a real crisp line. I didn't want to use tape. So I'm just going to add this ribbon to the inside of the house, like right up against the wall, if that makes sense. Just to kind of cover. There's a couple little spots that I needed to cover. So there we go. See, I didn't have to tell you guys that. I could have just covered them and just said that my painting job was perfect, but we all know that doesn't happen. So anyway, I'm just going to cut them into strips and then I'm going to hot glue them into place all around the inside of both houses. Okay, once that's done, I have two of these butterflies that I'm going to add to the inside of the houses. Now, they were a little bit big, so I thought I would try like rubbing it onto the ribbon itself as well. And it worked, you guys. It looks amazing. And I don't know. I was so excited that it actually worked. So I'm just going to rub until the butterfly transfers onto the house. And I'm going to do that with both houses. Now I'm going to take that ribbon and I slowed it down so you can see I'm making a finger bow. It's really hard to describe, so I slowed it down so you could actually just watch it. But I'm going to make 2 double bows, 1 for each of the houses. Then I'm just going to hot glue them on the peak of the house and tack the tails down on either side of the roof. Now, I was using this ribbon because it matches, it is the same ribbon from the inside of the houses, but I'm not so sure that I'm loving the bows on the houses. So if you guys could, in the description box, not in the description box, in the comment section, let me know. Should I take them off? Should I maybe find a little butterfly to put up there instead? I don't know. They're cute, but I'm not sure if they go. So anyway, here they are. I think they're beautiful. I'm just unsure about the bows. So let me know in the comments down below. Should I find something else to put up there, just take them off completely, or leave them as is? Okay, for this next one, I got this sign at Michael's for $2 on clearance. I was so excited, I gotta tell you. So I'm just going to take it apart, and I have to tell you that it did come apart. Like the frame came apart, which was not part of the plan, but everything worked out, so it's all good. So I started to, because the staples in the back, they were really small, so they didn't have much give to them. So anyway, it came apart, whatever, it is what it is. I took the back off, and then I ended up taking the metal pieces out as well. So I was going to paint over the words, and then I tried sanding the words off, and it was just miserable. So I said, you know what? I'm going to flip it over. So I just flipped it over. I sanded off the sticky part from the tape from the labels, and I gave it 3 coats of the Dixie Belle white cap paint. I set that aside to dry, and I took the frame and I used the Quiet Cove blue, and I painted the frame in that blue. Now, once the backing was dry, I took this beautiful butterfly. It's gorgeous. Oh my goodness, you guys. And I'm just going to center it on this piece, and I'm going to just rub, 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 and transfer the butterfly onto the backing. And then I take I think 4 or 3, I don't know, of the smaller butterfly images, and I add those as well. And then I take my purple Elmer's glue stick. I learned this trick from Emily from Farm Charm Chic, and I love it. It's so much easier than Mod Podge. And I took some of that packing paper from Walmart, and I'm just going, not from Walmart, from Dollar Tree. Oh my goodness. And I'm just going to glue it to the back, and that will cover up that wording and everything. So, and then I take my finger sander and just sand off the excess paper all around the picture. Then I'm just going to fight to get the metal piece and the backing back in and get the frame back together. I just used my little staple gun, and I managed to get everything back in place where it's supposed to be. And then I added the hanger back onto the back of the frame. And that's it for this one. I am so in love with this piece. I'm in love with all of these pieces. Like, this is one of my favorite videos I've done in a very long time. But look at how stunning the detail. Those essential stencil transfers are just as good as the IODs, in my opinion. But anyway, here it is. Let me know what you think of this one. Okay, for this last one, I have another one of those tags from Walmart. I told you I bought a ton of them when they were on clearance. It's thick wood and $4.50. Yes, I took as many as I could. Sorry. But anyways, and then I have more of the essential stencil transfers. So I'm taking this wood tag, and I'm going to add some painter's tape to the top and to the bottom. And I'm going to take that Quiet Cove blue, and I'm going to paint the top and the bottom of this tag. And that's all I painted. I made another little stripe. I kept the center, the regular original wood tone. I didn't stain it or anything. And then I'm taking this big bird cage and I'm kind of lining it up so that the hanger is touching the blue on the top, almost like it's hanging from that blue strip. I know. It was my thought process. So that's what I did. And now I am just going to take a bunch of these transfers and I'm just going to rub, rub, rub until they transfer on to my tag here. So I took another bird and branch and then a bunch of these blue butterflies to just kind of finish it all off. And oh my goodness, I just love this. So I'm taking this jute cording that I got off of Amazon. I always get this off of Amazon. I love it. And I'm just going to make a hanger at the top. So I'm just kind of looping it in and you know. And then I just tie a knot at the top. And that's going to be the hanger for this beautiful spring tag. And that's it for this piece. Look how stunning. Oh my goodness, you guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased, but I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I love, love, love how this came out. Let me know what you think of this piece. So I want to thank Lisa Marie and Kristen for allowing me to be a part of this open playlist. I feel so blessed between this one and my last video to work with some of my all-time favorite crafters. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a great big thumbs up for me. It really helps me out on YouTube. It lets them know that you appreciate my content and they'll push it out for others to enjoy as well. If you are new to my channel or coming over from the playlist, welcome. I hope you'll consider sticking around and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a brand new video. I thank you so very much for taking time out of your day to spend with me. And I will see you all in the next one.